it's part 2. As you may all know that we have launched this RB25F biometric reader using multispectrum technology in late last year, right? So given today's pandemic scenario that we have now, how can we still make use of the RB25F that we have been sold, or maybe is currently being specified, or even is under bidding or with customer or something? So for that, I will be showing options available for RB25F as we go through this session. So no matter what, biometric is still the most secure authentication method, and adding with something you have like cards and something like PIN, and those extra layers of security, making it virtually impossible to beat the system, right? So that's the reason why we have this RB25F. And another reason is that based on the business perspective, fingerprint reader has the most of units sold compared to the rest of biometric devices based on the forecast from 2017 to 2022, which is done by IHS Market. That is, of course, have been changed now, I think, due to the COVID-19 situation. But we are quite optimistic that that the finger reader business will make a comeback. So outside of from the business point of view, fingerprint reader is easy to use and has a high degree of accuracy. That's why government, police, and law enforcement companies and organization, etc., are still using fingerprint reader for any kinds of application, right? So I'm sure most, if not all of you, already know what the RB25F specification, but I just want to reiterate here. This device has pretty much everything all in one. It has a very unique multi-spectrum technology by Lumidyne, and large number of users and transactions, built for indoor and outdoor, and also support OSTP and mobile access. So basically, this reader is meant for future-proof reader. So with such combination of specification, we are not just an ordinary biometric finger supplier, but we can bring true value propositions with this reader for our end user. So unlike the capacitive or optical sensor, the RB25F has a powerful sensor from Lumidyne using multispectrum imaging, which can look beneath the surface and captures clear image for everyone, every time, and every situation. With the multispectrum technology, works with wet finger, dry fingers, dirty and various skin condition, and also with a machine learning algorithm which we can update as the new threat are identified. It can detect the lifelessness of the finger and also fake finger detection. It supports OSTP. Again, I have just shown you the video for secure communication between reader and controller, and also COS credential, of course, for secure authentication between reader and credential. User has freedom to choose any types of high-frequency smart card, or even with mobile access via NFC or VLE. And then using HID biometric software, users can manage for enrollment and also manage the device, such as upgrade firmware or change device configuration. And lastly, with IP67 and IK09 rating, it's designed for indoor and outdoor application. So you can see from this comparison table here that RB25F has a feature rich and stands out as compared to the other fingerprint reader at the same level. But it's not just a feature rate, but it's most importantly, it's a future-proof reader because it supports OSTP and mobile access. And I think that's worth the investment. One more feature that was not mentioned before is the controller function. Honestly, I don't have much of the information as of now, but all I know is that it's still in progress and it's coming soon. So stick around. So now it's the demo time again. So what I'll be showing here is that how powerful the RB25 sensor is when used with water, oil, and hand sanitizer. Originally, I wanted to show squirting the alcohol or disinfectant onto the sensor, and which I can get successfully authenticated per Alex's suggestion, which I think it was a good suggestion. Instead of squirting the alcohol onto the sensor, better use hand sanitizer, because with the new normal now, we are encouraged to sanitize our hands more frequently when we are at work or in a high security area using fingerprint reader. And in the last part of the video is showing how RB25F is used with mobile access. So just hope that by showing this demonstration to you, it's kind of give some reassurance, if you will, that there are options actually available to adapt with the situation. So let's play the video. I think most of you have seen the test with water, so I probably just skip it, right? Just in view of time. Okay, what I'm about to show is that I try to authenticate myself there as a John Wayne. That means my finger has been enrolled in the system. So then I dip my hand into the water. And then press my finger at the reader, and I get successfully authenticated. And I try again, and then again. Right, and then next is I use the oil. This is the oil for massage actually. So I just apply those oil into my left thumb finger. Yeah. Successfully authenticated. And then here comes the hand sanitizer part. So that's a gel hand sanitizer. Brand new. So I just as much as I can. Again, I just want to get really sterilized, so I put a lot of hand sanitizer there until it's soaking wet. Okay. Again, so I just try to simulate the next person. So I use another finger. This time the thumb print. Okay, you basically get the idea. I just skip. I try many times. I have no issue. I can successfully get authenticated every time, every single time. So then Same thing, hand sanitizer, but this time it is the spray, hand sanitizer spray. Same thing, so okay, enough. I think that's enough.